Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching and for subscribing. And if you're just visiting, please consider subscribing. So in the summer, I did a video about my top 10 fragrances for life, and I called it Summer Edition. So obviously, all the choices in that video were for the warm weather. You guys seem to really like this video, and even some of you made a suggestion to make a similar type of video for the fall. And I thought it was a great idea, and that's what I'm gonna do today. In fact, I'm going to film two more sort of top 10 for life type of videos. First, the one that you're seeing now is going to be top 10 for life, and I'll call it fall and winter edition, so for the cold weather. And originally that's the only one I was planning to do, but when I started choosing my fragrances, I realized that I was choosing so many gourmands, and I thought, because I'm a huge gourmand lover, I need to make a separate video for the gourmands. So the second one that I'm gonna film is going to be top 10 for life gourmand edition. So there are not really any gourmands in this part, but the next one that you will see, I don't know if it's gonna be the next video or maybe in a couple of videos, but there will be a video coming up about my top 10 gourmand scents. And I don't think that any of these will be surprises at all. Many of these are very predictable choices that I've loved for a long time, but I'm picking realistic top 10 list. And the first one is, again, for those that have watched me for even a short period of time, is not going to be a surprise. It is, let me find the front of the bottle, chocolate from Fueguia. I mean, my love for this house, and this is such an incredible chocolate scent. I mean, there are not a lot of notes in here. I know there is vanilla. I think there is some boozy note like rum or something like that. I think there's orchid in here and something else. Well, chocolate or cacao, obviously, because this is a chocolate scent, but this is not a sweet chocolate scent. This is not overpowering chocolate scent. This is very kind of green and earthy type of chocolate scent. Feels maybe a touch woody or a touch boozy, but it's just the most unusual chocolate scent. And although I wear it really full year round, but I think I gravitate a little bit more towards the scent in the colder weather, and it's an amazing performer. It's a scent that's a little bit deceiving. When you smell it out of the bottle, it seems like, okay, it will have, kind of an okay performance, but it has a great performance. Very recently, I had a question from someone on one of my, either on my full house review for Fueguia or another video where I was talking about this house, asking about the performance because, I guess for that person, performance wasn't great. And I have to say, for me, performance is pretty amazing. I mean, these fragrances, they're not beasts, but they have an amazing sillage, and they last for a long time for me. So for me, I don't have a problem with performance, but I think it might also depend on the batch of these fragrances, because I know there is a way to tell like what year it was made or whatever. I can't see anything written on this bottle, so I'm not even going to attempt to do that, but it might depend on the batch that you get. I don't know. Anyways, for me, this is definitely top 10 for life. Next one, I don't think anyone ever doubted that this fragrance will be included. Tony Iommi Monkey Special from Xerjoff, of course. Again, it's a fragrance that I wear all year round. I love it in the summer, in the fall, in the winter, in the spring. It always works for me. And I considered adding it to my summer rotation, but because this fragrance is really on the heavier side, I thought that it would probably fit more into the fall and winter rotation, because even though it is fruity, I mean, passion fruit is so strong here, but there are also other elements that are super strong in here, specifically very strong patchouli, there's maybe caramel, I mean, there is some leather, which I barely get, but This is like a strong, powerful, potent, beastly type of scent. Absolutely amazing. Like, I need to get a backup of this bottle because I think I'm getting close to half of this bottle. I use it all the time. It's just my number one. Yeah, really, out of my entire collection of 200 plus fragrances, this is my number one. It just stole my heart, this fragrance. I don't know why. I'm kind of surprised, but yeah, this is my number one. If there was a signature scent, if I had a signature scent, it would be this one. I don't know. There's just something magic in this scent for me. So definitely this one had to be included. And let's right away go to another Xerjoff scent, because yes, I have another one in this list, and that is Ivory Root. So this is an amazing vanilla scent, very, very spicy vanilla. You know, for this collection of Xerjoff in these blue bottles, we don't know exactly what notes are included. I mean, yes, I can go to Fragrantica and take a look at the notes that are listed, but we don't really know if these notes are accurate. You know, the notes are kind of kept secret. I don't know exactly why, but what I get out of this is very buttery, sweet vanilla, really, really beautiful with a ton of spiciness. Like, all kinds of spices are included in here. It's especially potent, like the spiciness is especially potent in the opening. Could be too much for some people. I don't know, for me, it works. And then the spiciness mellows down as the fragrance develops and really becomes a lot more about vanilla than about spiciness. But overall, spicy vanilla, incredible scent, absolutely had to be in my top 10 for life. Now, one of my favorite scent profiles that I've loved for a really long time is this kind of sweet, citrusy, caramelly vanilla. And there are a number of scents that I have in this category, but I decided to go with this one because when I looked at all of them, I realized that this has been my most worn scent in this category in the past couple of years. I'm talking about Vanille from Frank Boclet. I love this scent. Oh, this is, like I said, citrusy vanilla. And in here, the citrus that I get more than anything else is grapefruit. I think there might be lemon or bergamot included as well, but really I get grapefruit, like kind of that slight, I don't know, tartness that you get in grapefruit. I get that. And then obviously lots of vanilla and caramel, and it's just so cozy and so warm and so delicious. And it is such a feel good type of fragrance for me. Yeah, it's a must have. As soon as the cold weather hits, I use this one so much. Next one has been a long time love for me as well. Like I said, this is a pretty predictable list. And that is Rose All Dae from Gallagher. Yes, I love this scent. I absolutely love this scent. Now, this one is definitely only for the cold weather. Like, this is, I'm gonna choke on this one during the summer. It is too much. It is definitely too much. But once it cools down a little bit, oh my God. What a unique scent. This is so, so unique. I don't have anything even remotely close to this one, nor have I smelled anything even remotely close to it. I mean, this has a ton of different notes. There's obviously rose in here, judging by the name, although this is not the most important note for me at all. Like, I barely get rose in here. There's really sour apple crisp, and then there is honey, and there's brown sugar, and there's vanilla, and there is this metallic note which bothers a lot of people, but again, thankfully I don't get it at all. For me, it is an absolutely intoxicating combination of sweet and sour, which I love. I love this type of taste in food when you have a combination of sweet and sour, and I love this kind of smell in fragrances, and this one just has the best of both worlds, sweet and sour. And I mean, I don't think I need to talk about beastly qualities of this fragrance. This is probably one of the biggest beasts in my collection. This this is gonna be with you for 24 hours pretty much, and really just needs a couple of sprays. Absolutely incredible fragrance. I love it so much. It's a must-have for me. Next one, I fell in love with, I think last year. I know last year is when I got the bottle for sure. I might have tested it a little bit earlier, but let's say I've loved it for about a year. Highly hyped fragrance and worth all the hype. Babycat from YSL. Whoa, something again so special, so edgy about this scent, so sexy about this scent. Like it makes me feel, I don't know, extra special or extra cool or extra sexy when I wear this fragrance. Like I always feel like, okay, I need to wear something cool. Like I need to wear like, I don't know, a leather jacket or something like that. This fragrance makes me think about that. And it is this amazing kind of suede-y, slightly smoky, creamy type of vanilla that's sweet, but not too sweet. Like I said, my best way to describe this fragrance is edgy. I think it is very edgy and very sexy and very amazing. And definitely this has to be in my top 10 for life. Next, I have not very talked about fragrance, but it's very special fragrance for me because I think it is so unique and it is so different and I absolutely love wearing it. This is Trastevere from Pantheon Roma. I don't even know what notes are in here. I think there is vanilla and maybe chestnuts in here. I don't know. But to me, it has very nutty smell, like a little bit boozy, slightly powdery, very nutty, almost reminding me just a little bit of peanut butter, but doesn't quite get there. It never really gets to the gourmand side. It's not gourmand at all. It just slightly sends me in that direction. But yeah, it's very nutty, boozy, kind of really delicious in an interesting, non-gourmand kind of way. Very unique scent for me, and I love it for that. It's very special, very different, very interesting. Again, good performer. And so, yeah, I really enjoyed the scent. I mean, you can see I used up quite a bit and I do enjoy it so much. Next one that I didn't think of getting when it first came out, and then a good friend sent me a sample, and when I tried it, I knew this was love for life. And it is Minuit at Demi from Fragrance du Bois. What an amazing scent. I enjoy it so much. This is kind of sweet, spicy, slightly has some coffee elements in it, a little bit woody, slight sparkly nature to this scent. It's just so good. It's such an amazing scent. You know, I have a few others and I've smelled a few others with a somewhat similar scent profile, you know, not identical, not dupes, but somewhat similar. And I do enjoy some of these fragrances. Some I wasn't a fan of, but this, I think this still remains at the top of the list in this scent profile for me. Originally, when I got this scent, it was not the best performer, and it is still not the best performer, although it definitely has gotten better with age. You know, I've had it for, I don't know, a couple of years, I think, and it does last longer than it did initially. I do wish it lasted even longer, you know, because I really love long-lasting fragrances, but I don't care. I honestly don't care. I really enjoy this scent, and yeah, this is a must for me. Definitely part of my top 10. Okay, next one on the list is, again, not a surprise, a fragrance I've loved for many years now. Angel's Share from Kilian. Again, you can see, I think I'm getting close to half of the bottle. Love this scent. It has not lost its appeal for me, even though, again, I've had it for years at this point. This is the best boozy scent, in my opinion. Really, it is still the best boozy scent out there. I think it is absolutely the best Kilian fragrance, and I've tried many. I definitely haven't tried everything from Kilian, but I've tried a lot, and I think this is the best Kilian fragrance. It is so, so good. Oh my God. Boozy, woody. I love the woody aspect of this fragrance. It's woody, but I don't know, in kind of the woodiness in this fragrance is really special. It is a little bit different. It's not your run-of-the-mill woody touches. Maybe, I think there's oak in here. Maybe that's why, I don't know. I feel like we see cedar maybe more in fragrances than oak, and I really like the woody aspect of this. And then there is some cinnamon, there is some sweetness. It's like, you know, you're drinking some, I don't know, what are you drinking? Cognac or something, and maybe there is a bakery somewhere nearby that's making cinnamon buns. I don't know. It's just intoxicating, beautiful fragrance. I love it so much. I use it all the time, and I continue to love it year after year. And that brings me to the last fragrance on this list, and that is a bit of a surprise. I don't know, when I first started thinking about putting together this list, somehow this fragrance, I didn't think about this fragrance, honestly, but somehow it ended up on this list because I do enjoy wearing it in the colder weather so much. That is Tobac Color from Dior. This is mostly about tobacco and honey. I mean, there are other notes here. I think there's some other fruity notes like plum or maybe something else. There is amber. I don't know, maybe vanilla. I'm not sure. But really, the main player in here is honey. Like when I smell it out of the nozzle, you know, I do get more tobacco, but as this fragrance starts interacting with my skin, and maybe it's just my experience, I don't know, but that's, you know, that's what I can share with you. Once it starts developing on my skin, so much honey comes out. I mean, this becomes all about honey. Yes, there's some elements of tobacco in there, but really it's mostly about honey. So it's amazing. It's again, very beastly fragrance, very strong. This lasts forever. This projects. This has an amazing sillage, you know. It checks all the boxes in performance department, and I really enjoy the scent. I can see how this is not everybody's cup of tea. Maybe some might consider this a little bit more masculine, but I don't think so. I really enjoy it. And yeah, this is the last one on my top 10 for life for fall and winter. So please let me know what will be in your top 10 for fall and winter. I'm really curious to know. What do you think about my choices? Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up, to subscribe, and to comment. And I will see you soon in the next one. Bye.